Welcome to all of you, my dear friends. How are you all? Hope all you are doing very well. And I welcome you all to my official channel, Imperial Education Bank SSC Railway channel. Today, I am here to discuss some questions on syllogism. As we all know that syllogism is very important part of any kind of exam in IBPS exams, as especially we can see that. And so we are going to discuss questions on syllogism, and that will be very important questions and confusing questions in which we have seen that people are facing many difficulties in making some questions and getting the answers of that questions. So today we will see some important questions on syllogism. So let us see that what are the questions that are kindly frequently asked in exams. So we will have that examples of questions which are frequently asked in IBPS clerk, IBPS PO, and recently we have exams on IBPS clerk and IBPS assistant also, in which we will be facing this kind of questions. So I am here today to discuss some questions on very important questions of syllogism. Okay, so let us see. So dear students, here we have our first question. Okay, you can see that here is the first question. There is very important question that is frequently asked in IBPS clerk exam, PO exam. So you should know how to solve this kind of questions. So at first I am giving you some time to solve these questions. So it is my suggestion to you, just pause for 30 seconds and try to solve this question. If you are unable to solve, don't worry, I am here to make you solve that how to solve this question. Okay, so please take your time to solve this question. Okay?
Start.
So dear student, I think you have solved this question. Now let us see the answer, that what is the answer of this and which conclusion is following. Okay, let us see. At first I am going to tell you that I am making it with the help of Venn diagram, because Venn diagram is very effective to solve any kind of questions. Okay, so here we can see that it is written in the statement sum A are B. So how we can make A, this A, and sum A are B, this is what B, and then it is said no B is C, that means no B is C. Now what conclusion is saying here? Sum A are not C. So sum A are not C. What should be there? Is it following or not following? Let us see. Sum A are not C. Sum A. So here we can see that sum A which are B. Sum A which are B are obviously not C, because here we can see that sum A which are in B are not in C. So this is what sum A are not C is correct. Here many people are facing problem that sir, A and C doesn't have any kind of relationship. How you can say that sum A are not C is correct? But let me tell you dear students, that A and B has direct relation, and that's why A has indirect relation with C, because the part of A which is in B can never be C. That's why it is saying sum A are not C is correct. And now next, sum C are not A. Again this conclusion again confusing, because people are thinking that sum A are not C is correct. Therefore sum C are not A is also be correct, may also be correct. So here we will see that sum C are not A. Here we don't have relation of C with A. We have relationship of A with C by indirect relation of B. But we don't have relationship of C with A. Why? Because we can make C inside of A also. In this way, can you say that sum C are not A? No, you cannot say. The statement is following. You can see statement is following. No B is C. It is following. Sum A are B and no B is saying statement is following, but this conclusion is not following. That's why the second conclusion cannot be correct. It is wrong. Okay. So now we will see our next question. So dear students, we have our next question. That is, you can see the statement. There are 4 statements and 4 conclusions are there. You have to tell which conclusion is following the statement. So again, I suggest you have a pause for 30 seconds and see that have you made it correctly or not. Okay. I hope that you have solved this question. Now we will see that which one is correct, which one is following, or which one is not following. Okay. So let's see. At first make the diagram with the help of Venn diagram. All A are B. So here we have A. All A are B. All C are B. Now we can see that all C are B. How have made it differently. Why? Because there is no relation given between A and C. That's why it is. I have made it differently from A, but it is under B. All C are B. Now next is some B are D. So we can make it here some D, some B are B. Next it is saying no B is E. So we can make it here no B is E. Now come to the conclusion some A are C. Now by the diagram we can easily understand that some A are C. When there is no relation given, answer will be not following. Conclusion will be not following. So here it is wrong. Next, some D are A. Again, D and A, they don't have any kind of relationship between them. So it is again wrong. Some A are not E. Some A are not E. As we can see that some B are not E. So the things or the elements which are inside B, they can also be not E. So this is also this is what correct. Some B are not C. Some B are not C. So what should be the answer here? Some B are not C. Is it correct? No. Remember my dear students, when the statement given is in positive, then the conclusion should be positive only. So here some B are not C is wrong. So which one is following? Only third one is following. Okay. Now we will see our next question. So here we have our next question. Three statements are given and two conclusions are given. Now I have to find the conclusion which is following. Okay. So find yourself that which are the conclusion which is following. Take 30 seconds and again find the solution of this. Okay. So now let us see the solution that which will be following and which will be not following. Okay. So all some A are B. So this is what A. Some A are B, then some B are C, some B are C, and then all C are D. Now let us see the conclusion. Some A are not D. As we can see that some A are not D. Yes, can we see that some A are not D? But dear students, remember that when there is no relation given between two of the elements, then you cannot say it is negative or it is positive. Here which should not be following because there is no relation given between two of this A and D. There is no relation, so it will be wrong. If there is a relation given between them, then we can give the answer. But if there is no relation given between them, it will always be wrong. You have to remember that. And next, all A are D. Again, we can see that A and D doesn't have any kind of relationship, so we cannot give any kind of conclusion. So it is also wrong. But now you have to check again what it is given. Here we can see that once we have some and not, another time we have all, and the elements are same, A and D and A and D. Once it is saying the negative thing, some not, that means some A are not D, some A are not D. Another it is saying that all A are D, all A are D. That means what? It has covered all the possibilities. It has covered all the possibilities. So here one of these will be always following. If it is negative, then it is following, or if it is wrong, then positive one will be following. So that's why here we have to use what? Either one or two follows. You have to remember these things that in which cases either or we have to use. So at first we have told you that all and some not. In this case you have to use either or, and in second case you have to use some or no, and you can also use either or in some and some not, because in these three cases they cover all the possibilities. So if two elements don't have any kind of relationship between them, and in conclusion they have given all with first conclusion and some not with second conclusion, and in second type you can see some with first conclusion, no with second conclusion, some and some not. In these three cases you have to use what? Either or case. Got it? So you have understood that where you have to use either or case. There are three possibilities, three types where you have to use either or case. First is all and some not, some and no, some and some not cases. And you should also remember that if it is given some A are not D. In the next it is given some A are D. Then also it is following because here I have written it's not this necessary that some and some not will be coming. They can also use some not in the first sentence, and in the second sentence they can use some. Then also it is following. You have to see that these two pairs are coming, these two pairs are coming, or these two pairs are coming. So in these three cases you have to use either or cases. Okay, thank you. So here we have seen that some of the important questions that are frequently asked in previous exams like PO, clerk, and all these things. And remember, my dear friends, I will be coming more and I will be making more and more relevant videos which are very helpful to you. But before that, you have to do one work, that you have to like and share my video to everyone. Share this video to everyone so that it could reach to more and more people. More it reaches to people, more it will give me boost to come up here and bring more and more relevant videos for you. So do one thing, share it more and more, so that I will come back soon and I will give you some more relevant videos which are very important. So please do like and share. Till then, take care and we will be back soon. Thank you.